evening, good afternoon, depending on when you are viewing this video. My name is Anthony Parker, and I want to welcome you all to the Parker Daniels Show. Before I go any further, I want to give a big shout out to my co-host, Kim Daniels, who's going through a situation. As I mentioned earlier, I'm not going to go into detail. If y'all want to know more about it, you are welcome to check out the video. This is the Parker Daniels Show where we make changes, no excuses. No excuses, even though we're totally blind, even though we may be have some type of hearing impairment, even though we may have some type of mental challenge, we're not making any excuses, not on this show. And today is no exception, because today we have a very special guest. We keep missing each other, but we finally caught each other all the way from the Twin City, Minnesota, the home of Prince, rest in peace, home of Time, and the home of Mint Condition. I love me some Mint Condition, man. That's my favorite R&B group. They still around. They've been around for a long time. But anyway, without diverting, we're going to talk about our guest, or talk to our guest, and she's going to explain to us the first of all her eye condition, and she's going to talk about how that has affected her. We're going to talk about a lot of things. So without further ado, we're going to jump right into it and introduce our guest. Say hi to the people.
Hello, my name is Nikki Wonderlick. I'm actually not from the Twin Cities. I'm actually from southern Minnesota. Sorry to correct you there.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
I'm 33 years old, and I'm legally blind. My eye condition is called optic nerve hypoplasia.
Say it again,
That's
real
optic
slowly.
Nerve hypoplasia.
It's optic nerve hypoplasia, right? And did I get it right?
Yes, you did.
Okay. Tell us about your eye condition. Briefly tell us what's going on with it and how it affected you and other parts of your body. Go ahead.
I'm actually going to correct myself right here. It's actually called septo-optic nerve hypoplasia because it affects my pituitary gland and my thyroid.
Okay. Now,
as well.
Now, dealing with your vision, how has it affected you in the visual portion?
Well, I see something at 20 feet that someone with 20/20 vision would see at 500 feet.
Okay. So do you use some type
and I cannot read regular print without a CCTV or a portable CCTV.
Do you use any type of corrective instruments or corrective measures that will allow you to at least see, see much better than you would had you not used it? Like, do you use any type of binoculars or anything like that when you read?
Yes, I do use a binocular at times. If I'm in an unfamiliar environment and I'm looking for like a certain address or street, then I will use a binocular.
And what's a binocular for those who don't know?
A binocular is like binoculars, which are two, but a binocular is just one.
So you just look. It's like a single little eyepiece that you look through. So does it help you?
Yes.
Does it help you out a great deal?
Yes.
Now, is this eye condition that you have? Is it corrective? Is it?
No.
Okay. And you say you were born with it. You were about what? How old when you actually had this?
Well, like I said, I was born with it, but I was not actually diagnosed till I was a year and a half.
Go ahead.
And then when I was 3 years old, they diagnosed the hypothyroidism and the hypopituitarism.
And tell us a little, just briefly about that, so we can jump into the gist.
The hypopituitarism controls the cortisone in your body, and the stuff that allows women to menstruate properly.
Right.
But since I have hypopituitarism, I have to be on medications that helps me regulate that.
Okay.
And with the hypothyroidism, that's low, so I have to be on medicine to regulate my thyroid as well.
Okay. Well, Nikki, I want to let you know that this is your story, and let the people know that this is your story, and I appreciate you coming on and talking more about it. So, with that being said, tell us, the times in which you were a young child until your teenage years. What did you do then? I mean, were you very active, or did you feel sorry for yourself, or let the people know how did you feel mentally about considering the fact that you had this vision problem?
Well, as a child, they first tried to teach me with large print, but I was very slow with it. Like extremely slow. Like I'd read like the cat is black.
Okay.
So then in second grade, they started teaching me Braille. And I just accelerated like fast.
Great. So do you prefer reading Braille over using your monocular, or both of them? You use both of them equally?
Yes, I prefer Braille or audio over using my portable CCTV or my monocular.
All right. So as a person who has limited vision, is it hard for you to move around, to maneuver, like to go to places, go to stores, to be independent?
If I'm going to a store, I generally ask for help in the store. Because
let me stop you right there. Let me stop you right there, because I didn't want, because you touched on a nice point. When you go to the stores and you ask for help, ask the people for help, how receptive are these individuals to give you some assistance? Do they volunteer? Or
they're generally very helpful.
Okay, cool. So with that in mind, you are a very independent person, right?
Yes.
How have your mom and your dad been in this instance?
Well, when I was younger and first learning to use the white cane, my dad didn't want me to learn the white cane because he thought I'd stand out.
I mean, you do stand out. We all do stand out. So, I mean, we're not going to really touch on that. But what about your mom? How was she on that?
She was all for it because she figured it would help me a lot. And she was right. It did help me a lot.
Right. So, in essence, your mom was very supportive. And your dad, did he ever finally come around to say, Yes,
he did come around.
Okay. So, as we move forward in your life, did you briefly tell us if you did you attend any schooling? Did you pursue any work?
Once I finished high school, and then I tried to go to college twice. Both times I went to college for a year. The first time, someone broke into my dorm room, was going, Nikki, Nikki, and was flickering my lights off and on really fast. I don't know how they broke into my dorm room, but they did. And it scared me so bad I didn't sleep for 3 days after, and I started getting migraines. And so after that year, I ended up quitting because I just didn't feel safe at that school.
Okay, so with that being said, you went to college, and was there anything of interest that you took up, or were you just basically taking general studies?
I was trying to become a teacher's aide.
You're trying to become.
I was trying to become a teacher's aide. And then the second time I went, I had to stop because of family issues.
Okay. So, Nikki, around what age were you when you actually stopped the second time? Because you say you're 33 now. What age were you then?
Oh gosh, I don't remember.
That's okay. I mean, we all forget things. Sometimes I forget how old I am. But nevertheless, the workforce. How is it down there in Minnesota? Is it easier for individuals who are impaired to get a job, or is it hard? Did you try to get a job? Talk to the people. Tell them.
It's actually kind of hard to get a job with a visual impairment here. I've tried quite a few times to get a job, and I have not succeeded. But I still plan to try.
I like to hear that. That's good. I mean, I sidebar. I've gone through the same situations also, so I understand exactly where you're coming from. So, I like the fact that you accepted your condition head on. You allowed yourself to be independent. That's another point, because a lot of people just think that we want a check, and you definitely seem like that. You stay on your own. You function well and whatnot, and you want to be employed. Am I correct?
Yes.
Definitely. I appreciate that courage that you do have, because you're gonna reach a lot of people with that, and that's what this show is all about. To get on here and talk to individuals who may be going through the same situations in which you are encountering. I am encountering anyone else. So with that being said, just briefly give us like 30 seconds of some type of inspiration that we can hang on, or individuals who are going through the same thing can hang on to and say, well, hey, Nikki's going through this. I mean, it's no problem. I can do it. Go ahead.
You mean like a piece of advice?
Exactly.
Well, my advice to the viewers is, for one, keep trying, and for two, never let your vision stop you from doing what you want to do.
Tell them again, Nikki.
Keep trying and never let your vision stop you from doing what you want to do.
No matter what. So
exactly.
So with that being said, those words are coming out straight out of Nikki's mouth, and she definitely means what she's saying, because I've had a long talk with her even before the interview. Never met her, but I feel the warm vibe that I get over the telephone and just in conversation. And I, as well as my co-host Kim Daniels, would like to thank you for coming onto the show and expressing those views and letting everybody know what you're going through, and letting everyone know that you are independent and you making it happen. You're going to make it happen. You're going to go back and get that teacher's degree, right?
I'm hoping to, but where I'm at right now doesn't offer it, and I have no way to get to the towns that do offer it.
Well, there's other ideas and other dreams that you're pursuing right now, because you do have a YouTube channel. So with that being said, see how I segue into that? I like that. Tell the individuals to support your channel, and just briefly tell them what it's all about.
Well, my YouTube channel is called Nikki Wunderlich, NIKKI space WUNDERLICH, and I talk about my visual impairment, different technologies for the blind, different types of games for the blind, my dog, my life, and other things.
That's okay.
So please like, subscribe, and share.
Like, subscribe, and share. Well, Nikki, I definitely appreciate you coming on to the Parker Daniels Show, and we're gonna do more things together and whatnot. But in the meantime, I want to wish you the best. I know you're gonna do well, because you sound like a person who has that drive and that motivation. So again, thank you for coming.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're quite welcome. Okay. With that being said, I want to thank you all for tuning into the Parker Daniels Show. My name is Anthony Parker. Again, this is the Parker Daniels Show, where we make changes, no excuses. So subscribe,